Hey, don't ask me where I'm going today, because my t-shirt kinda says it all.
Urak, urak, urak maruya. Viski bier kushin doruya. Maya kamuira kushin saruya.
It's been a very hot April here in Goa. I feel like nobody really talks about the intensity of Goan summers. It was also my birthday a couple weeks ago. I didn't do anything because I was just recovering from sickness and I was feeling tired and burnt out, so I chose to stay at home. But now April's almost over and I still haven't really done a lot. She's my friend, but she's still a little shy. So I wanted to go out of the house and it felt like the perfect time. I actually prefer going out in the daytime even though it's hot. It's just more fun to me than going out at night. And luckily I have friends now who I can message and make plans with. I'm here with Valencia. Hi. And we're twinning. My only request was that I wanted to have Urak somewhere outdoors, because you can have it at home also, but I wanted to go to a beach somewhere and have it. I live within fairly close proximity of a lot of beautiful South Goan beaches. Even after 2 years in Goa, there are many that I haven't really explored because some are very easy to go to. You can take a bus or you can walk, and some are more remote, so you need to go there by vehicle. So just last week, I think, I messaged Valencia. I told her I want to go out during the day for a little Urak date. Would you like to come with? Because I've done this whole thing as a solo date also. It's beautiful in its own way. Love going out, like spending that time with myself. But if you have company, it's really nice also. And I was happy that she agreed. And you know, I wore my Urak t-shirt and I was like, Valencia, why don't you wear the same t-shirt and we will twin? So I'm here at a new beach that I've never been to before in the south. This beach has some really nice shacks, white sand, not too many people. I've had like an epically bad day, but I'm glad that we had this plan. It almost didn't happen just now because Valencia messaged me and said, let me know when you're ready. And I was like, yeah, which in my head, it meant I was ready. I was already ready. But that didn't convey in the message. All I said was, yeah, this poor girl's waiting in her home for me to message her.
I was happily tucked in.
I know, but she's waiting. I'm waiting on the road like, hey, Valencia's very punctual. Why is she not here yet? Then I realized that I never really told her I was ready. But this has happened. And which beach are we at, Valencia?
Bedalbatan Beach. Yes. So we are at Magzika Beach Shack at Bedalbatan.
And this is like a favorite place of yours?
Yeah, it's very it's very chill. There's nobody around.
That is true.
Yeah.
Do you think that it matters where you go to get Urak?
Yeah, I think it does. It definitely does, yes.
I was going to say it doesn't matter. Like you can get it anywhere almost. No, it doesn't.
It could be bad.
It could be bad.
Yeah.
Huh?
There are some places where it is very synthetic.
Did not realize that. But basically in summertime you can get Urak almost anywhere. So I feel like I talk about Urak a lot. So much so that I get your messages pretty regularly saying that you visited Goa and tried Urak for the first time because you've seen it in my content. But on the off chance that you don't know what it is like this special spirit that comes out of Goa. Now, it's like the less famous cousin of ʀᴇᴜᴜᴜ. ʀᴇᴜᴜᴜ is an alcohol distilled from cashew apples in Goa and it's very strong. But Urak is the first distillation of feni, something that is much milder. It has usually 10 to 15% alcohol content as opposed to the 40% that cashew feni can have. Urak also is only available during spring, summer, and it needs to be consumed fresh, so you don't get it at the other times of the year. So nowadays Urak is even being made into various cocktails, and it's nice to see something old get new life. But we were drinking it the traditional way, which is you add your measure of Urak. You can do 30 ml, 60 ml, just measure with your heart. Then you do a pinch of salt, a squeeze of lime, lots of ice, and then you top it with lemon soda, usually limca. If you want to cut through the excess sweetness of limca, you can do half limca and half regular soda as well. You finish off the drink by stirring in a chili and using it as a garnish also. You're left with this drink that is really well balanced, almost like a lemonade, very refreshing and especially great for day drinking. It's not polite to gulp your drink, but
I can't help myself.
I took one sip and I'm looking at you and you're like,
But it's so good.
Everyone has their favorite snack to have when they're drinking at the beach. For some, it's a plate of fries. For others, it's chicken lollipop. But my favorite will always be golden fried calamari or calamari tempura. It just tends to complement drinks wonderfully. We continue to have our urak, snack a little bit, and also yap. I love to yap. And I also love to listen. So that was fun. We had so many conversations. Definitely muting all of this and hoping that you all cannot lip read, because otherwise I would probably get in a lot of trouble. The secret to an enjoyable time at the beach is usually to go a little bit early, like at 4, which people think it's still hot, and it is, but it's always so pleasant at the beach even when it's hot, like the breeze is blowing and it tends to just be a little bit emptier, and then you can slowly watch the sun go down the horizon. And we also met this sweet doggy who came to us really cautiously. Looks like he just wanted some company. Beautiful beach breeze may have taken away our chilies, but we didn't let that stop us. We made ourselves another drink and we continued the snacking and yapping. And I kind of have something to share at this point. You see, when I tell people that I am moving to Goa or I live in Goa, I always tend to get the same kind of reaction that, wow, you're so lucky. For a lot of people, it seems to be the ultimate dream. But when I was actually moving, I was really concerned about one thing for myself. Before that, whenever I visited Goa, I tend to enter vacation mode and just like eat, drink, enjoy myself, take things slow. And I knew that moving from Mumbai to Goa would mean that I was choosing a slower pace of life, but I also didn't want to just be vacationing all the time. I wanted to live a good, well-balanced life. And luckily, I did manage to do that. And my first few months in Goa, I was so happy and super productive. And after that time passed, the novelty of being in Goa sort of wears off. And you're like, oh, okay. And you just kind of forget about how special your surroundings are. And that happened to me. 2 years in, sometimes I feel like I really don't appreciate how lucky I am to be living the life I am now. And I need to remind myself of that every now and then. And this was the perfect afternoon to remind me and make me feel so appreciative of this life. And it really is just the simple things sometimes. The stress that I was carrying just totally melted away. And I really hope through this vlog, you also feel calm and relaxed. I know I've not been super regular with Goa vlogs lately, but I am trying to get back to that. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next vlog.